Hello everybody, and of course welcome back to Dickie's Videos, where no war game remains unplayed. Further ado, a little bit of, I'm not saying drama, I'm not here to create drama, I'm here to an open conversation on my thoughts about this. It's a big part of my YouTube channel, a big part of my wargaming side. Dkalenda has been expelled from the tournament for multiple reloading during his matches. So I will go into this. I won't read this out. This extract out for you. I'll let you guys read the extract. So the top bottom of it, I'm assuming this is what he's doing. He's playing a turn before he sends it. If it's a bad turn, he will crash the game or do some sort of exploit to crash it, bring it back out, and then redo it until he gets his thing. So the thing I want to highlight is he reloaded his turn 99 times, including 36 times during one turn. So like I said, this video, guys, is to highlight this for other players out there and just to show everybody, it is an interesting thing that's happened, and I'm glad it's been picked up on. So he's reloaded, and that's dedication, 36 times during one turn. And one thing that slightly upsets me is he's a Division A player. Division A player. The best creme de creme, in my opinion. I've got all the respect for the people who are in Division A. Snugglebun is somebody I want to mention. His channel will be linked below because he's amazing. And he's on another skill set to me. But also probably Richard Brody's up there. Ian Neal up there somewhere. Or Paul McNeil, he's probably up in Division A. There's a couple of other fantastic players in there. Like I said, not here to create drama, just here about talk about it. I just want to say that slightly disappointed that somebody's used this exploit. This is an exploit that needs to be closed. I do agree. I've doing several different things as changing the doing some way that it shows people that they've closed the game down to redo the turn, or that there is a live multiplayer function. This may be just a broken main game mechanic inside the game, which I think they hopefully will see this. I have raised this to Slytherin literally this morning. So on the 26th, 7th, 2020, I've raised this morning. I've dropped an email, dropped a message to as high up people as I possibly can get with Slytherin, because Slytherin are good. Slytherin are very supportive, and I cannot doubt there will be hopefully some change with this. And I don't think I have very much weight, but hopefully my voice will be heard. Like I said, my opinion on this altogether, disappointing because it's a Division A player, because they are the best people, but also that it breaks the honesty of the game. I mean, my win-loss ratio is horrendous. I lose more games than I win, and it doesn't matter to me, win or loss. If I make a mistake, it is a human mistake, and I want people to see that I made a human mistake, and that's the way it is. I enjoy the win. I enjoy the win. I enjoy the loss. But of course, I learn more from my defeats than I do from my victories. And unfortunately, as well, it is of course in a digital league where I think there is a prize at the top of it. But he's going to get to the top, and he's got accolades and bragging rights, I assume, for being Division A top. I have played one match against him in the past, and he just wiped the floor with me. Like I said, that could have been an honest destroy. I'm not saying he did that, but now every time I play a human player, I'm thinking, have they done this? Have they stopped it? Have they stopped the game halfway through, or how you do this? Because I think I have been mentioned once to do. I'll post the video below because somebody has said that I've done this once, and I don't know how you do it. I don't know if you can exit the game in Field of Glory 2 because I've not tried it. It's not something that's ever crossed my mind, but unfortunately it has crossed other people's mind. And I've got to say, there has been 97 posts within a couple of days, and yeah, I'm mixed bag about it. But I like to think of a man of redemption. You know what? If he comes up if he came up to Stockwell Pete and the people of the Digital League and said, you know what, I made a mistake. I understand what I did was wrong, and I will start back to the bottom of divisions, E, wherever, D, Z, Z, whatever. Maybe then, banned for a couple of seasons and then comes back. Because I'm sure he is a fantastic player, regardless of this. Like I said, I have faith in humanity, and I have faith in people who I play, and that they are trustworthy. I mean, this does, of course, taint. Taint is the word. I think Stockwell Pete puts it there. But there's my kind of thoughts on it. I don't want to dwell on it too much. It's a nice game, but there is flaws, of course, in the technology, and this is where exploits do come on. And as Field of Glory 2, of course, for me and the world, I think, it's a very niche tabletop, a niche tabletop, but also a niche online war game where I think, as I was talking to Pixel this morning, a fan of my channel, but also I'd like to say a friend, he mentioned as the game becomes more renowned, people will try to exploit it, and people will more and more exploit it. So, of course, this is a hole for Slytherin, and of course the people with the techno whiz behind there to sort it out. I'm sure they will fill in the loopholes. Live games where you can play one sitting, but of course the time zones are alter this. But you know what? It's interesting that the chat's below, so I'm not gonna. I'll pick a few out. So I was thinking that Slytherin monitors many reloads. Someone asked to do this. Anyway, congrats, Pete. Really for this action, which I agree with. Good job, Pete. Done for Ian as well. Let's hope this happens again. Someone just told me they disconnected two to three league gamers last season, worried about may get into trouble. I mean, it could be a crash. You could crash in this game. I've had it once or twice in the past where my Field of Glory games crashed halfway through. But who's honest? Who's honest? The only person I believe you're playing is yourself when you do this. It really is. So, hello, did he sit there for 4 hours reloading over and over in a single match? Seems borderline mental illness territory. Is he banned from the forum as well? Would be interesting to see his comment, just out of curiosity. If you want someone to make changes to their product, you should contact them directly. So, of course, I'm hoping I'm going to push this out to Slytherin to get some conversation about it, because I stand behind Pete, I stand behind Richard Brody Scott, because you know what, I'm an advocate of the game. But like I said, if dkalenda came out, apologised, in my books, redemption. We're all human. We can't ostracise somebody that made a mistake. If he admits it, let's get on with it. Our lives are too short. There is enough calamity in the world to be carrying this on. But there we go. There's my kind of thoughts. Let him apologise. Couple of bans. I agree with the stance that Richard Brody, the Pete's made. But I mean, eventually he is a good player. I'm sure he is a good player. But there we go. It's a shame. Hopefully Slytherin will listen to this. I will post this onto their site as much as possible. There we go, folks. Hopefully this won't happen. Just won't happen, because it does really taint the game a little bit for me, and I'm slightly upset about it. But I don't want this to carry on anymore. This is kind of my open end of it, and hopefully this will be... I mean, hopefully there will be a couple of conversations after this. I mean, hopefully this will push on to further, and if it is, I'll do another video on it. So there we go, folks. A little bit of drama alert. I don't want it to be drama. So, Slytherin Games, if you listen to this, if you Marco, you listen to this, or anybody down in Epsom, look at this loophole. Come back to us, because the Field of Glory 2 community is loyal to Slytherin, loyal to the game that it's a really, like, a lot of people enjoy. And like I said, my channel is the core of my channel, and my love for the tabletop, but also the online game. So thank you very much, folks. Hopefully this hasn't been too waffly. Like I said, check the links to the Field of Glory 2's forum where this is posted. But also, like I said, I'll put the video in where I got accused of this once because a player got salty. Because I'm honesty, guys. There's no point to be dishonest in the world. But also, it's just really bad. But we've got to get on with it. There is another day, another battlefield, and we'll see you there, folks. And have a great evening and a great day wherever you are.